Breaking news, breaking news. Everyone hold on to something because we just got an exciting announcement straight from the comic book movie Overlord. James Gunn has just announced on his social media that the sequel to the highly regarded Superman movie from this summer will officially be released on July 9th, 2027. It's also confirmed that the movie will be titled Superman, Man of Tomorrow. But we'll see if that sticks given how Superman Legacy was eventually changed. I'm so shocked by this because we didn't see a Superman 2 anywhere on the upcoming DC projects list when they were previously announced. I'm sure it was always in the plans to make a sequel, but this is a relatively quick turnaround after the release of the first movie. Maybe the success they had encouraged them to get this sequel out sooner rather than later. Alongside the announcement, we received an illustration drawn by comic book legend and president of DC, Jim Lee. We get to see David Corenswet Superman alongside Lex Luthor in his war suit, teasing that Lex may play a more hands-on role in this sequel. In Superman 2025, Lex was more in the background, giving commands to Superman's clone and the rest of his team, but I'm excited to see this version of Lex actually getting his hands dirty. One thing that's interesting is that I didn't think we would see Lex Luthor as the main villain of a Superman sequel. I mean, judging by almost every other comic book movie, we usually get a different villain for each of them. With this pattern in mind, maybe this image is teasing a potential Superman and Lex team up rather than them being enemies. It's happened in the past, so why not now? I personally think that'd be cool to see. Maybe someone like Brainiac is taking over, and it's in both Lex and Superman's best interests to work together. I'd love to see that because the two had amazing chemistry in the Superman movie. It'd be fun to see how that is channeled into a reluctant partnership. We'll receive two other movies before Superman Man of Tomorrow, those being Supergirl and Clayface. On top of that, we can also expect the Lanterns TV show to premiere sometime in 2026, and the second season of Peacemaker has already been coming out weekly. I wonder if any of these films and series will play a role in the plot of Superman. I doubt the universe will be that connected if the early films of the MCU are anything to judge it by, but you never know. I seriously can't wait for Supergirl. I think it's going to be one of my favorite comic book movies ever. I don't really see it affecting anything in other DC projects though, given that it will most likely take place outside of Earth. Check out my recent video on the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic if you want to learn more about the story that the movie will be based on. 2027 just got even crazier for comic book movies. Not only are we receiving a Superman sequel, but also the Batman Part 2, Avengers Secret Wars, and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. All of these are anticipated to be absolute peak. Well, if you ask me, I'm not fully convinced on Secret Wars, but let me not hate on the MCU for one video. But still, we are really eating good in 2027. I don't know how they did it, but it seems like comic book movies are making a revival finally. Personally, I think that can be largely credited to the hype of the DCU, but once again, Marvel is pumping out some good stuff. All in all, I'm just shocked and excited for Superman Man of Tomorrow. I'm anticipating the DCU to become one of my favorite franchises of all time, to be honest. And announcements like this just further fuel that flame. I know I might be jumping the gun, but I just have that much faith. Let me know what your thoughts are on the upcoming Superman sequel and the DCU as a whole. I'm curious if people are as hyped as I am. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.